the basic graph of a quadratic function is called a parabola. Let's go ahead and just do a t-table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick numbers on the positive side of the graph, and then I'm going to pick numbers on the negative side of the graph, just so we can see what both sides look like. So let's do -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And basically what I'm going to substitute that in for x. Now remember, when you're talking about functions, we use f of x. If we were talking about equations, we would just use the y. But because we're talking about functions, we use f of x. And so the same rules apply. We're going to take this x and we're going to plug it into there to figure out the value. So if x is equal to 2, then you would say f of -2 would be equal to -2 squared, which is 4. Okay, and then f of -1 would be equal to -1 squared, which is 1, and then f of 0, which would be equal to 0 squared, which is 0. 0 squared is 0, right? And then f of 1 would be 1 squared, which would be 1. And then, of course, f of 2 would be 2 squared, which is equal to 4. Sorry, that was sloppy. So we have our points. We have -2, 4. We have -1, 1. We have 0, 0. And we have 1, 1, right? And then we have 2 and 4. So let's plot those points. I'll do blue. So 0, 0 is here, right? And then 2, 4, -2, 4, and then 1, 1, -1, 1. Why I went in that weird order, I don't know. So the graph of x squared looks like a U. And mine is not as pretty, but it looks like a U. And as you notice, the y starts at y equals 0 and it goes up. You notice it never hits down here. So what's the range of this particular graph? Remember, your range represents your y value. So the range right here would start at 0 and would go to positive infinity. Now, what about your domain? Domain represents your x values. We don't know where this ends up and we don't know where this ends up. And it looks like it just goes straight, but as this graph travels into infinity, you don't know how wide it's going to get. So for the quadratic functions, your x values is always going to be -infinity to infinity, always, because you're literally squaring each x value. So you're going to be able to pick whatever x's you want, but your y value is the one that's going to start at a certain point and go up, especially if you have a graph that opens up or if you have a graph that opens down.